Hey folks, Post here, welcome back to another Poem Master video, and finally we got May and Swampert in the game, or Mudkip, whatever, you want to roll with, right? And it is insanely powerful. This is one of the best units in the game. This is straight up one of the best units in the game, and wow, it's amazing. Her 6-star EX outfit is fantastic as well. I cannot wait to pull May. She is so incredibly good. And wow. Anyways, let's get into this. So May and Swampert, it's a water tech, weak to grass, right? So as for its stats, it has a pretty decent stats, right? Again, do keep in mind level 130 stats. Would seem a bit higher than you'd usually be accustomed to, but 675 HP, 243 attack, 184 defense, 306 special attack, 184 special defense, 181 speed. So if you look at her stats, right, decent defenses. Really good HP, right? Solid special attack for attack, right? And not that great speed, right? But don't worry about that at all. All right, so going into its moves. So first move is Muddy Water. Although I did see some sources saying like before you Mega, it's like Water Gun. So maybe it could be Water Gun before you Mega. But anyways, regardless, Muddy Water, Water special attack, 116 BP. Right, 800, or not 850 accuracy, 85 accuracy, 3 bars AoE, 30% chance of lowering the target's accuracy, right? And then you got Rain Dance, and obviously 2 bars, 2 MP, and you probably know what's on the grid now, which is one of the reasons I'm like, okay, she's incredibly powerful, and you would think, oh, is it because, oh, she's like a Rain Dance unit with like MPR? No, that's not even like 10% of what makes her like incredibly busted, right? We'll get into that when we talk about more stuff later, right? Earth Power, which is a ground special attack, so she does have a ground coverage move, which is fantastic because we've been lacking ground type attackers in this game, and she is incredible, right? Earth Power, ground special attack, 99 BP, 3 gauges, 100% accuracy, single target, and then 99% chance. Or not 99% chance, 10% chance to lower special defense. And then her trainer move is ready for this. For herself, 2 MP, plus 2 gauges, plus 1 crit, and plus 1 special attack. So if you actually run her with main character and Torchic, right, she could actually get max crit and max special attack, which I thought was pretty neat. So anyways, moving on, once you Mega her, right, she gets better stats. Right, she increases her special attack to 367 special attack, and then she gets 220 physical defense. Yeah, that is really good. And as for her sync move, Best Buddy, Muddy Water, Water special attack 160 BP, power increases in Rain, and then you obviously Mega. Spoiler alert, before we look into the grid and all that stuff, she has apparently Runner did the calculations, and she does more damage. May does more damage on her sync move than Barry does. Like, she's a better sync nuker than Barry, which is insane because Barry does a lot, right? Barry does like an insane amount, and she does even more, which is incredibly crazy, right? So moving on to the passives, we got Raging Rain 3, powers up your moves by 30% in Rain, and then Racing Rain 2 quickly charges your move gauge in Rain, and Dizzying Power, the more the target's accuracy has been lowered, the more it powers up moves. And once you Mega, you replace Racing Rain 2 with Racing Rain 4, and Raging Rain, actually let me double check if it's, I think it's 4, right? Racing Rain 4, and yeah, it is Racing Rain 4. Oh my goodness. Racing Rain 4 and Raging Rain 3 with Raging Rain 5. So that's straight up an extra 50% on top of the 50% that you get from, just because Rain water moves, right? So that's crazy. And yeah, that is really nuts. You're going to be doing a lot of damage with May and Mega Swampert. And also another Rain Setter with finally NPR once we get to the grid, right? So let's check out the grid. Let's check out May's grid. Again, shout out to Crash for all this info and all that stuff, right? So her grid is pretty good. She got some, nice stuff in her grid, right? So move gauge refresh 3 for Muddy Water to start off. Accuracy, power up for that. Dire Rain 1, increase rain. Oh, actually, you don't even need Torchic to max out your crit. I forgot about that. But like, it's really not worth picking up. It's just better to bring another support though. Powers are 4, which is bad. I mean, it is 4, but like, again, it's just too hard to get yourself into powers or events. Not safe, right? And not consistent. And then ready for this MP refresh 2. And then you have hide and sync. The more the target's accuracy has been lowered, the more powers up sync moves. So it's basically a accuracy down version of, all your other sync nuke stuff, right? Also really funny name, hide and sync. On a roll 1 for, I guess, both Muddy Water and Earth Power, right? And then you got Rain Dance, Move Gauge Refresh 4, Calm Down, that is Move Gauge Refresh 4, not MP Refresh. And then Rain Dance, MP Refresh 2. Unfortunately, it's only 2, but it's, it's still something, right? And then you got Inclement Intellect 6, which has a great chance of raising your special attack when the weather is rainy and an attack is successful. So, like, honestly, if you, like, pick up Dire Rain and then, like, Inclement Intellect, you really don't even need any supports. But obviously, it's much better just to bring a support, right? Bring a Sabrina or something. Makes sense, right? Moving on, you got Refreshing Rain 1. Restores the HP, right? You heal in rain. What else? Earth Power Move Gauge Refresh 3, Sand Shelter, and Earth Power Surging Sand 5. So if you want to buff, Earth Power's damage, right, in Sandstorm, you can do that as well. And then obviously Sync Move power-ups. So May is insane. When you look at it, it doesn't look like much, but when you dive into the numbers, right, as Runner already did, right, apparently she's top 3 in the game in terms of regular move damage, right? She has like around the same like range of damage as Serena and Red, right? She's top 3 in terms of like damage in the game. On top of that, her sync move, right? Her sync nuke does more than the other two. And that's like counting like Haymaker and Solarize 5 on Red. And you all know how much Red Sync Nuke does, and she does even more than that, right? She does even more than Serena Sync Nuke, which also does a lot of damage. Like, overall, she's like probably like the top damage dealer in the whole game, which is insane. And she's also Raid Center with NPR on Rain. Oh my goodness. And she has really, really good, defensive stats, right? Great HP, all that stuff. Again, a bit slow, but you do have Racing Rain 4 once you mega, right? So, oh my goodness, right? The really like big sort of issue with May is you kind of have to you have to decrease your opponent's accuracy, but that's not a huge deal because you could just like run Heliolisk with it, and like Heliolisk also, right? If you run Heliolisk, they actually fit together pretty well. Because if you check, where is it? Heliolisk's grid, actually has like Raging Rain 5 too as well, and Refreshing Rain. So you can run like a Rain grid Heliolisk that mud slaps your opponent to decrease their accuracy, as well as, do like some, maybe some damage with your mud slap, but, mainly, also heal in rain as well on top of your parabolic charge heals, right? So yeah, May is insane. She's probably the strongest sync pair that we've seen in a very, very long time. I would probably say she might be like the best sync pair if like Serena didn't have AoE sleep, which is incredibly overpowered. AoE sleep is incredibly overpowered, right? But like she just does everything. She does like everything. Right? She does so much. She sets up rain. She could tank hits relatively well, right? She heals in rain, and she sets rain for herself, right? Yeah, like she does more damage single target wise than like Cynthia, like, as ground strike. Obviously, Cynthia does have, like, a ground type sync move, right, and all that stuff, but, like, I don't know, like, does DNA even know how powerful they made her? I'm not even sure if they really even know how powerful she is. This is just, like, straight up insanity. Which I'm all for. I mean, I love May, right? A huge May fan. Look at that EX outfit. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, she is easily the best unit in this whole batch of Datamined. And probably the best unit that we've gotten in, like, a really long time. So, wow. She's amazing. Can't wait for her. Let me see when she comes out. Forgot to put that on there. Let me see. Swampert comes out on the 14th in January. Yeah, I cannot wait. I can't wait. And she's gonna have a story event, or I guess single player event with like the Hoenn people, right, and all that stuff. Oh my god. This is fantastic. Anyways, that's me for this one. I guess hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know, guys, think in the comments down below. Like and enjoy this video. So we're channel for some more Pokemon Masters content. We're gonna go over Mallow next, and there's a Phoebe grid, and I might be done for the night after those two. But again, turn on notifications if you guys want to get the info as soon as possible, and I'll keep on going. Slightly tired right now, but it's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Big day. I'm super excited, as probably a lot of you guys are too as well. But yeah, I'm glad they did my girl justice. She is, again, my favorite protagonist, and I'm glad they did her really well. So anyways, good news all around, and I'll see you guys in the next one.